Hello, welcome back to the Best Talks. So the last time I made an episode was in March, and so far I've had my birthday. I turned 21. I have started my new job. I still need to get my car fixed. Like right before I came to record this, I got a quote for how much it might cost to get my car fixed. I have done a whole semester of school, but I didn't do it. So let me say I paid for a whole semester of school that I didn't do. Yeah. I thought that would motivate me to do it. I guess not. My new job is in Houston, so I do commute. I've been commuting all month of April. I started it right after my birthday. So I got an easy tag because I commute about 60 miles to get there. So I got an easy tag, and then my mom went to check her easy tag thing recently because she was seeing charges, and it was charging her like $10 a day for me driving to work. We're thinking like, I grew up around old people, so I'm under the impression it's 30 cents. It's like 10 cents or something, And then she was calling my brother because my brother was on whoever set it up for her cars. And he was like, yeah, they could be like up to $2, And I was like, oh, Lord, great. I know. Now my commute finna be even longer. It's okay. Because $10 a day is like actually crazy though. Because why is everything a scam? Everything feels like a scam. Something was going on with our house insurance. Everything just feels like a scam. Even AAA today, my mom woke me up at 5:30 in the morning because she said she got a flat tire. She basically kind of like hit the little curb when she was driving out the subdivision. But she said she called AAA. AAA said our thing was canceled. No one is sending us no notices of this stuff. This stuff is starting to really irritate me. Everything's feeling like a scam. And then I cannot ignore the stuff that goes on in the world, y'all. Like, I feel that too. And that all affects me. And I'm not saying that there's a reason for me to allow myself to self-sabotage with, everything going on in the world, me being overwhelmed about school and me still grieving my grandma. Like, this Saturday is when we're having her celebration of life at the house. So, like, everything's been going pretty fast, honestly. I've been kind of dissociated. The whole month of March, I was on a tolerance break. The whole month of April, it was literally like quite opposite of that. I don't know why, and I feel like the only person left to help me, because I've been so hyper independent trying to help myself and self-diagnose, I really need to just go to a psychiatrist. But I feel like going to a psychiatrist might make it a little worse, because then if I get told what's wrong with me and I still don't do anything to better that, it's just like, okay, so you really just don't care. Can't be bothering you that much. Like, because I haven't gotten any credits since like my first semester in 2024. I might get a credit for this class though, because I was surprisingly, for my communications class, I had a 76, but I didn't turn in my final. So I was surprised with the 76 that I even had, because I was missing so many assignments. I really wanted to go and drop the rest of my classes, because after my grandma passed away, I really just wasn't doing them. I wasn't, and then I was working, sometimes I do use work as a distraction. But when I went to go and drop them, I couldn't drop the communications class because it was too late. And I feel like, oh, that was God, because, like my podcast, I do love to talk. So I was still doing my homework. It was bits like when I would remember, like the procrastination is bad. Like my procrastination is really bad. Like I need an oil change. And I usually go and get an oil change. So I'm really wondering if what I like is wrong with me, or what I'm feeling is like a version of adult depression, because that's what my doctor would tell me, because it doesn't feel the same as when I was younger. Like I feel like I am crashing out, but it's like a calm crash out. Like it's a calm crash out. So it's not even that you won't be able to see it, physically on me, because I'm all cutesy, But like, even like, it's like I can't notice it a little bit because it's not severe. Because what I'm used to when it comes to things like that, I guess would kind of be like how I used to crash out in my teenage years, you know, really bad coping mechanisms. I used to just be doing stuff, like everything. I was living life. I still live life now, but I was living life then, like no cares. Like I definitely like think before I do certain things now. I didn't used to do that. I definitely did not used to do that. So I definitely am gonna go see a psychiatrist because I would love to be told what's wrong. And like, you know, some methods to do better, because you can only learn so much from the books. Okay, this lady went or a man went to go and read about this, learn about this. They dedicated years to this, and I'm hoping they know what they're doing, because I do get mad when I have to go to places and pay my copay, and it's just not worth it. I still have stomach issues. What are we doing? What are we figuring out? So I live in the United States of America, and I think that also does not help. I definitely know that we all have some type of overwhelming feeling with everything that is going on, like in the world and in our world and our country too. Like you can't ignore that. It's definitely going on. There's things happening, bad things, all type of things, but there's always bad things going on. But like they're right there in our face, like they're playing with us. And it's like, I need to go to school because I didn't used to be allowed to go to school. Like my dad was a history teacher for 40 years. My dad was old enough. He went to the Martin Luther King speech. He snuck out. He was like 12 years old. Like, I want to learn, because not just because my ancestors weren't able to, but because I also, like, I used to be so fascinated with learning. I don't understand what happened with my relationship with learning and understanding stuff, and I'm adjusting to my adulthood, and it's kind of difficult because, like, even with like the Voting Rights Act, I just know, like, if my dad was alive, I would feel a little bit more informed. Of course, I can still go and do research on these things. Like, my goal for my next year is to be more financially responsible and to gain a more financial abundance is my goal for the next year. And so I need to learn and look into that as well. But it's literally so confusing sometimes, because it's like, okay, what am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to look into? And then when I hear about all these things that they're doing, I just know that's going to affect that. I just feel like a lot of the things that they're doing in Project 2025 is literally going to affect everything that I feel like I'm attempting to accomplish in my lifetime right now. And what I'm doing is also not helping that. So it's like, on top of them sabotaging my chances, I'm also self-sabotaging myself. So I'm really getting irritated, and it's really driving me insane, because I'm just like, Bessie, okay, you paid for it. You had the resources. I had the time. Because it started from when I missed one assignment with my accelerated math class. That was pissing me off. There was an assignment due every day, and I was doing it. Then I noticed I kept missing one. And I was like, how am I missing one? I didn't even see this. Every week. No, that was irritating me. And then my grandma passed away. I dropped the other ones. I stayed with my comms. I didn't do my final. And it's just irritating me. I don't know. For some reason, it's just like, the state of the world makes me like lock in, and then the state of my life, I don't even know. It's driving me insane. Like, I'm telling y'all, I feel like I'm crashing out. Like, but I'm not like crashing out in the way you would assume, because I feel like most people, you think crash out, you think like you got to see that. Like a crash out, they're physically losing their mind, they're going insane, you pull out your hair, you blowing stuff up, you're cussing people out, you doing some crazy, you know. But it's like I'm crashing out on the inside, from the inside out. And I don't know, like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And then with my new job, I'm getting my car fixed. Like, I'm really trying to adjust to adulthood, but this is such an awkward time to be an adult. It's so annoying. And I'm so confused. And I'm doing good with not comparing my route to others, because y'all know we're all our own person. Our timeline is not up until we're dead. So I'm doing better at not comparing myself to other people, but I'm trying to figure out, because sometimes a crash out doesn't mean your whole world is about to end. It can just be a signal, like a signal that something needs more attention, that something needs a change, or you need to adapt to something, adjust something, accept something. I don't know. And I'm figuring it out. Of course, I'm not going to be completely over grieving my grandmother just yet. With my school, I'm gonna look more into it this summer. I plan to read more books and get my brain back into being fascinated with learning in a calm environment without feeling like there's a time limit of something being due either. I'm excited for that. I do have 2 books that I just brought. I brought the one that I used to read. That triggered my brain into this state that I'm in now. And I also got another book that, if you know, his name is Neuro Knowledge, and he makes YouTube videos. Very fascinating about like quantum physics and manifestation. You should check that out. It's really cool. So I'm gonna plan on reading those this summer, posting my podcast episodes, and managing at my new job. I'm really excited to see how this goes. At my new job, all my girls are cool. I work at a lock shop. We specialize in locks, and it's pretty cool. I love my girls. They're really nice. You know, I love getting to know people, and people are so fascinating. Like, I love them. They're literally so cutesy. I think I can stay here for a while. We'll see. I don't want to jinx it. I do wish it wasn't so far. I'm so tired of driving. My knee hurts like so bad. I'd be so tired of driving. It's just too much, because I feel like between the gas, I can't use my easy tag, the mileage, I need to get my car fixed, and what's wrong with my car. The estimate I got, Lord, I didn't even expect that. It's double what I was expecting. So it's just, because it is what it is. And if I happen to crash out to where you can actually see it to it, I feel like it would be valid though. At the same time, I've had a lot going on. I'm trying to give myself grace and patience, but I can't use it all as an excuse for me not doing the things that I need to do. But there's still opportunity for me to do the things I need to do. Like right now, I'm recording my episode that was on my list. I can check it off. Yes. I am still, life is always changing. There's so many adjustments constantly going on. I'm a manager now. I'm like, okay, I gotta get on my big mama adulting things. I'm learning, but it's so overwhelming. I can't believe you all agreed to this. I can't believe, I don't know about the hustle culture no more, because it's not good for your nervous system. It can't be. I know it's not. I can't do this. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm finna be making 10K a month. I will be making 10K a month. I can't do this. Hit me up. Let me know. Legally. Yes, legally, y'all. We don't play that around here. But I'm not taking no classes this summer. I'm figuring things out. I'm gonna go see a psychiatrist, go see my physical therapist, go see a dermatologist, go do the things I need to do and put me first. Like I was talking about last episode, I think that's good that it's like I kind of have to. I don't have a choice and I have nothing else to do. So why not put me and my well-being first for this summer? I want to learn more things and look into the things that I've been thinking about, and not even just finance, like politically, everythingly, emotionally, mentally. Like I am going to go through another drastic development this summer. Yes, I claim. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm talking about today. I'm done yapping y'all's ear off. Until the next episode, I will be back. Thank you all for listening, and I love you all so much. I hope that everyone's been doing well and that we're doing things and we're putting ourselves first and doing things that bring us serotonin and dopamine while the world is a little dim and dry. I will see and talk to y'all next time. I love y'all. Bye.